Hi everyone, I just thought I'd do a quick little video while I'm just working away here. A little bit bored. I'm actually working on, let's see if I get this, some Dreadball stuff. So I'm actually just cleaning up the mould lines, and it's a lot bigger job than I actually thought it was going to be. Sorry about the quality of the actual video, because I'm actually recording this with a webcam, and it's my external webcam. It's not the actual one built into my laptop. So it's I just got these the other day, and I've just been really looking forward to try and get them started. I was actually supposed to be, I should have actually done my terrain project already by now, but unfortunately some parts arrived and they were broken, so I had to send them back to the company, and they're sending me replacement parts, which kind of sucks, to tell you the truth, because it just means I've got to wait until they actually get here. But when I spoke to them on the phone, they said that they would get them out as soon as possible, and they should be here with me either by Saturday or Monday. So I'm looking forward to trying getting those. Sorry if you can't see very much here. I'll actually swing the camera a little bit around here. There we go. This is the pile of things I've got to try and get done. So there's quite a few bits and pieces I've got to do. But some of the mould lines, I don't know if you're actually going to be able to see some of them. Probably not, but down the edge there's like some really horrific mould lines. And this plastic's like really quite hard. And trying to actually scrape it off without taking any of the detail is proven to be a bit of a challenge, actually. And I thought my KF filer was bad with the mould lines. These have just really taken the biscuit. But I want them to look nice, so I'll absorb it. I'll absorb the actual time that it takes to try and get them look nice. The first one took me around about half an hour, and this one, there's more mould lines on this one. I've actually got my miniature ready for painting, ready for Ringo's competition, so I'm looking forward to doing that. So this is just really a ramble on, because while I'm working along here, so I'm just gonna carry on waffling away. So what should we waffle on about? Last night I had a hangout with old Git and James and his stuff, and some guy called Ben. It was a really funny experience. I don't think I've laughed so much in a long while. It was great fun. Look forward to doing that again. But unfortunately my other half spoilt my fun, so I had to leave early. I had to leave the hangout early to go clean up my stuff, because she doesn't like me keeping all my things on the dining table by the time she's got back from her work. So I just had to, but she phones me and lets me know that she's coming, so I can clean everything up so nothing's in the way when she gets home. She's quite happy as long as I clean everything away. So The loft, I was supposed to be starting my loft this Monday. Another set of bad news. The structural engineer came, told me I can't take out my loft beams because they're load bearing. If I wanted to do it, I was going to have to cut a big hole in the side of my house, get cranes outside, insert steel I-beams, concrete them into the walls, cap them using joist hangers. I would have to put brand new joists all the way across the floors, and for what I wanted, it just wasn't. It's just not what I wanted to go into. If I could have done it, I would have done it, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So we are looking for a new house, one where it's got a potential man cave or the potential space to build a man cave. Not that's the sole reason for doing it. Obviously, just want more room, because we're since the wee man's come along, we're sort of outgrowing our space. Yeah, and my space, well, my stuff takes up quite a lot of that space. So, yeah. So unfortunately, that's not going to happen for a little time yet. So I'm kind of gutted about that, because I'd love to just have somewhere where I can go and chill out and just do my stuff, and I'm not having to worry about packing it all away all the time. I mean, even where I built my train, I've got limit, because that's like the spare room. So, and she's quite house proud. So that's two of these wee fellas done. Sorry about how really rubbishy the quality of this thing is. It's just a cheap jack webcam. I mean, if I could find it, this is the beast that I'm normally recording with. Absolutely fantastic piece of kit. This is absolutely fantastic. Really happy with it. But hey ho, it can't do a record capture and straight to YouTube, so hey, I'm having to use my USB camera to get down long enough to the actual models, and because I don't think you want to be staring at my ugly mug for any length of time. I'm not going to try and keep this video on too long. Just a nice quick video. Obviously there's going to be no music, no titles, no nothing like that. It's just a ramble. It's just a little bit of something to stop me from going insanely bored. I was thinking about just trying to do a Google Hangout thing and just see what happens if anyone would join and chat as well. But to be honest, when I'm working with this close with a knife, I can't really pay anyone any attention. So I'll end up slicing my finger off or something like that. And with these Swan Morton blades, they don't take any prisoners. They're surgical scalpels. So if you touch your skin, it's going to cut it. Other than that, what else is going on? Another thing that's going on. I've been looking into and researching, investing quite a considerable amount of money and time into actually creating my Warhammer Quest idea, which I've shied away from actually being like Warhammer Quest, as I'm actually going to go for my own complete sort of thing. And what I actually plan on doing there is maybe at some point maybe even manufacturing the actual tiles, but we'll see how that goes. I might think of creating a website and maybe even going into production to actually to make these tiles, but we'll see where it goes. My other idea is, if I do start to produce them, why don't I actually start to create my own sort of game from them, which I don't think would be too hard. As Warhammer Quest, when we used to play it back in the day, we used to make up our own rules all the time, because some of the models got broke, some of them got lost, so we was using alternative models, so we couldn't actually use the proper rules. We started making, oh, it's a thunderstorm outside. Cool, blimey, that was loud. You probably hear the dog barking. I think that actually feed him a little bit. Yeah. So I might even go into the sort of thing where I'll actually maybe even create my own game. But it's all to do with time constraints. I come up with these ideas, and some of them I never follow through. Maybe I should, and some of them follow them up. But unfortunately, the one thing that I haven't got is I haven't got the skill to actually sit down and write a rulebook. I can come up with ideas in my head, but actually sitting down and being able to create a rulebook is not as easy, and I haven't got enough. Well, I haven't got funds basically to even start thinking about to get a publisher to write it for me, because I know there is companies out there that will actually write you the rules to your game, supply it, but the outgoing cost of that is absolutely phenomenal, I believe. And for what I actually would make out of doing it, I don't think it would be cost prohibitive. So this one, the mould lines on this actual miniature, the one that I'm doing now, is not actually too bad. So I think they vary between the models. Because one of the things that I will not do is I will not play a game without the models being painted. So yeah. So what else is going on in my world at the moment? Oh, the Mordenheim thing. That's getting ready to be filmed. Although I'm not 100% certain, I might actually push that back a little bit so I can start my actual dungeon tiles, because I'm getting really excited about these things. The more that I think of them, because I'm actually going to completely sculpt my own tiles, so it'll all be unique. I don't really want to copy anyone's idea. Why should I want to copy anyone's idea? I believe that I can sculpt the tiles myself. Whether or not I actually can, that's a completely different matter. So, well, that's a little bit more about me, a little bit more about what I'm doing. So, what else is there? Ringo's painting challenge. Yeah, I'll go on and say a little bit about what's happening with that. I originally got a miniature from Black Scorpion Miniatures to actually paint up for this painting competition, but actually after seeing everybody else on what they're sort of entering, my little pirate girl, yeah, now that's on the floor, my little pirate girl would be a little bit too lonely, I think, if I just entered her on her own. So I've actually bought the rest of her crew, well, some of the rest of her crew. So I'm gonna submit them all as a pirate gang, pirate warband maybe. I don't know what you call a gaggle of pirates maybe. I don't know what you call a bunch of pirates. Maybe you just call them a bunch of pirates. Yeah. So, oh my lord, look at this dude. He's got this big nasty ass thing stuck on his arm. That's going to take some cutting off, because this stuff is really hard, and that goes right into the detail section, just in here, it goes right into the detail, so that's going to have to be cut. These miniatures, actually, I'll give them the due. They're actually quite detailed. So I'm really looking forward to actually getting a game of this thing, because I've been reading the rulebook and potentially it seems really good. And I know they've brought out a Kickstarter, which I believe they did really well with. So I suppose we're going to have to wait till about November time, I believe, to actually see it, because I didn't go in on that Kickstarter. I don't know why I didn't. Well, I do know why I didn't. It wasn't for money or anything like that. I tend to wait till like the last day before I actually go and jump in, because so I can see what sort of things that you actually get in, and it's probably my own mistake because I didn't. So if it's still running, I'm gonna check this today actually, and if it still has time to go, I think I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon. I'm not sure what to think about the plastic that they're going to be using. I know the guys from Mantic released that they were going to be making a little sort of video. They released a video on the sort of plastics and materials we're going to use, and it seems that they're going for a soft plastic. Well, sorry, I think they said it was the hardest soft plastic. So I'm not 100% certain about that. I've never had. I'm not sure what other miniatures that would actually be close to. But if it's like what I think it's going to be like, and it's going to be like wee little plastic green toy soldiers sort of plastic, I don't know how I would feel about that, to be completely honest. Because to me that's exactly what it is. That's actually meant to be a board game in itself. And if it is that sort of way, I wouldn't know until actually people started doing some reviews on the thing. So I'll base my judgment on that, because I think that's just made my mind up actually while I've been sitting here. Is I'm going to wait until the Dreadball Extreme actually comes out, and people's doing reviews on it and on the models, and see what sort of reaction people's having with it. So I'll wait for that one. What else is doing really well? There's another one on Kickstarter that I've been watching, and that's Dreadball. I really like the look of that. The one thing that's put me off is they're going to give the miniatures in metal rather than resin. You can actually upgrade your models to resin for a price. They give you the costing on how much it is to upgrade your team from metal to resin. But to be honest with you, it's why I think they should either come. Well, I think they're just trying to make it affordable to all people. But in fair dues, that's probably the way to do it. You don't get something for nothing these days. But I would have just liked them just to have solely brought out all the models just entirely in resin. So that's the sole reason why I didn't jump into that one. I need to go back on and have a look on Kickstarter and see what else is sitting around there, because I've not actually got in on a Kickstarter for some time. So I think the last one I actually got involved in was something, I think it was called like the War Games Bakery. It was like a basing tile that you could actually put stuff on, and that was some time ago. I don't even know where that thing is, to tell you the truth. When I got it, I looked at it and I thought, oh, that's interesting, put it away, and that's where it stayed. It's probably in that attic of mine somewhere. And for those of you that have seen the video of my attic, it's not an easy thing to find when you put something in there. This one's been a bit of a pain. It really is being a bit of a pain to try and take off some of this stuff. Yeah, I'm off work all next week, so I'll hopefully have had my components delivered for Edic Beer's terrain contest, so I can enter that and can get that all up and running. Spend my estimated 2 days of building, make a couple of videos, spread it out over a week maybe. I'll just keep uploading, because what I intend to do is actually intend to try and record the whole thing from start to finish pretty much, and then I'm just going to edit out, so it's roughly in about maybe 5-minute segments, but we'll see how that pans out and why I'm actually doing it. So this is now the fourth model that I'm on for this Dreadball team. I think there's 10 maybe, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, that's not right, 8, 9, I think that's one as well, 10, 10. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 of one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the others. So, God, I'm not even halfway there yet, and this has been so long. Oh my lord, and look at that, it's like 23 minutes long. I could probably spend like maybe 2 hours trying to actually do this. So instead of keep waffling along, I might just finish this one and we'll end this video, and maybe if I get bored in about half an hour I'll come back and do another video, another little update video of it, and seeing how far I've got with them. So that's this one pretty much done. Some of these mold lines are like really easy to get off, some of them are horrendous. I'm not sure what plastic, I just really would love to know what sort of plastic that this actually is that they've used for the moulding process. Yeah, that's got a really big dent on the bottom of the base there, that's going to have to come off. Clean that up a little bit. I also could have thought of some tips or something to actually show you why I was actually doing this, but I actually don't know of a quicker way that you can actually get rid of these mould lines. I wish there was a demold line machine that you could just buy and it does it automatically for you. That would be cool. Please somebody invent one of those. I would quite happily invest in one of those. Because sitting here for 4 hours with a sharp blade going over every single piece of detail isn't fun. you start out with the best intentions, trying to get them all done, and then after about 2 models you're actually already starting to lose interest. Well, that's me. So right, we'll wrap this up there, because that's number 4 done. If I get bored later I'll come back on, but sorry about the really low image quality of this video. As I said, it's done with this silly webcam. Right, take care guys, happy wargaming. Can't even get my thumb in this thing. Happy wargaming, see you all later, bye.